aren't many cars that command instant respect like the 1968 Superstock LO23 Hemi Darts and BO29 Barracudas. How many 10-second factory-built cars do you know of? These cars were so dominant that the NHRA gave them a class of their own for all the Hemi cars, Superstock AH. And it wasn't for another 50 years that any car was built that was comparable in performance. Guess who built it? It was Dodge with the 9-second 2018 Challenger SRT Demon. So how did Mopar create the LO23 Dart? Well, all 80 darts were built the same. The factory built the bodies and shipped them off to Hurst. But anything that was going to be replaced by racing parts was not included. The cars weren't even painted. They were sent in gray primer and with black gel coat hood and fenders. Hurst put the 426 Hemi into the car by gently massaging the right shock tower with a sledgehammer. And then they topped that engine with an aluminum cross-ram intake. They also had hooker headers as well. Inside, there were lightweight van seats, no heater, no radio, not even window cranks. Here's a full list of the weight loss program. They only made 2 concessions to weight loss. One was disc brakes, because they knew that the cars were going to be traveling so fast by the end of the quarter mile that they needed the extra stopping power of the disc brakes. They also put an oversized battery weighing about 100 pounds in the trunk over the right rear wheel for extra traction. So this led to a race weight of about 3,020 pounds. Now couple that with an engine that was rated at 425 horse from the factory, and everybody knew that it was probably good for at least 100 horsepower more than that. You have a car that really dominated the NHRA Superstock racing. So this Dart you see here is one of these original 80 cars. But that might make you ask, which one? You would think with the low build numbers and the fact that these cars are so well known that it should be easy to figure out which car it was. But in fact, it took the owner, Daryl Clausen, well over a decade in order to figure out which car this was. He spent a lot of time on forums and talking to other drag racing historians. And through all of this research, he is able to determine that this car is actually the Manhattan Speed Shop Dart. Despite the car's rarity, Daryl takes this car to a lot of car shows and even drives it on the street. Now obviously that took a lot of work and preparation to do because race Hemis do not like being driven on the street. A cool feature that this car has is the inside of the trunk lid. Daryl's had the opportunity to get the signatures of many Mopar drag racing legends, some of whom actually even drove these cars originally in 1968. Take a look at some of the legends he's got here in the back of this trunk lid. As you can see, the car is in beautiful condition. Any changes that have been made to the car are reversible. The car can be put back exactly the way Mopar made it. This is a great piece of history that stands as a reminder that Mopar knew how to build fast cars that stood at the top of the mountain. I hope you enjoyed checking over this Dart. Please come back for more Mopar features. Thanks for watching.